have another carryover story from the Paris Olympics. Blake, I don't know if you saw this, but the mayor of Paris, Anne Hidalgo, announced that she intends to make the Olympic rings on the Eiffel Tower a permanent fixture, with a plan to replace them with iron rings as soon as possible. The rings on there now are apparently not good to withstand certain types of weather, but instead of being like, let's just take them down then, that would make sense. They are going to replace them with a better version that can withstand that weather. To me, that's like, we're not going to take down the Rockefeller Christmas tree. We're just going to leave it up there permanently. This isn't being well received by everybody, specifically the descendants of Gustave Eiffel, who have said they oppose the plan. And this has become a pretty divisive issue for the famously opinionated French and Parisian population. What do you think of this, Blake? Do you think it's like a great idea? It's a great way to sort of commemorate what was a beautiful time for the city? Or is this really kind of a prisoner of the moment decision?
This feels like our je ne sais quoi or je ne sais non segment from the last segment. And I'm going to say, in the spirit, I'm going to say je ne sais na.
Good, okay. I was nervous for a second.
I know, you know me. Sometimes I just like full send it into random takes. But I was reading this quote from Anne Hidalgo, and she was like, you know, I just really want to she was basically saying she like loves that the Olympics brought this new love for the city of Paris, and she's happy that Parisians have something to be happy about and wants to, you know, have these rings serve as a reminder of that. And I'm like, so you think just like slapping on a couple of rings permanently to the Eiffel Tower is gonna bring some rejuvenation to your city? Why not instead of like looking at actual problems that Parisians want to get fixed, to make them love their city?
There are maybe some other infrastructure changes that we can address before we use the city budget to put new iron rings on there. Like maybe redirect it towards like cleaning up the Seine more.
I was gonna say
fixing the Notre Dame, which I think still needs a little
6 years later.
I mean, to me, I read those quotes too, and it's clear that the Paris mayor is very satisfied with her and her colleagues' performance. Getting the Paris Olympics were fantastic, absolutely.
Amazing.
But it just reminded me, it's like, okay, girl, that doesn't mean you can sort of. I'm glad you had this incredible professional achievement. You can't sort of make it a mark on your city's infrastructure. It's like, you know, we do social media. Would I love to put like my best ever tweet, just slap it on the Empire State Building for everyone to look at all the time? Sure. I don't have that luxury, and I wouldn't subject my fellow New Yorkers to that. It's giving like you walk into somebody's house in April and their Christmas tree is still up and their lights are still up, and you're like, ooh, girl, you okay?
Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling
like
about
we can also
Hidalgo.
we can have other things to celebrate. Right. We don't need it permanently affixed on the National Monument.
Right. And it's not just like a random building. It is the Eiffel Tower. It is going to, like, every image anyone takes in the Eiffel Tower is, and no shade to the Olympics.
No,
they're not problematic.
Them.
It's just it seems like this is being done for an audience of one, and that is the Paris mayor. She just wants to.
It's like she's acting as if it's her crowning achievement. And again, it's like, this can't be your only legacy, honey. Like, come on.
Right, exactly. She's going to be just like senile. Like, but you see the rings on the tower? Yeah, I'm also a je ne sais nah here. I would be surprised if this plan, when I read permanent,
I don't think it's going to.
It can't be. They're not going to allow
I
that.
will be in France. I will be there this week, and I'm going to ask some French people what they think. Yeah. And when I come back, I will let you know.
Oh, perfect. I can't wait. I feel like they're going to have some very, very, very strong reactions.
Of course.
Yeah.